on the season. And that double leg, you get those legs down there, and not much else you can do. For the 3-1 OT win. So here we go. We're off now to 174. Dawkins for Cornell, 8-6 on the year. Won the Cornell Open and won just one match at the South Beach Duels. Still trying to regroup, and this one's going to be a tough one. Fifth-year senior Jordan Kutler, 10-1 on the season. One of our matches to watch here this afternoon. Cutler, two-time All-American, and this year he's at 10-1, 25-6 a season ago, put 7th in the NCAAs last year, 6th in 2018. Actually tied for the team lead in wins with 25 a season ago. Very aggressive on his feet. Here's a guy as smooth as can be for being in the upper weights. Wrestles a lot like a lightweight. Very poetic on the mat. So your score now is Lehigh 12, Cornell 7. Is your team score. So this is where you get the 84, and then you got Darmstadt coming up. If Cornell can hold some of these to 3, especially this one here between Dawkins and Kutler, this is a really crucial matchup. This is a seesaw match in terms of the team score. It's going to really affect the last couple of how it all plays out. So these two filling each other out. Some pushing and shoving right towards the center of the mat. That head position game leads to points, leads to high percentage takedown efforts. That's what Dawkins trying to do. Some hand fighting. Under a minute now. First period here at 174. And looking for the outside single, nowhere to go, 45. So Dawkins, he's another guy, almost like a shot, reshot, act, react type wrestler where if you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay for it. Down to 30. Evenly matched so far between Kutler and Dawkins here at the Freeman Wrestling Center. Down to 20. And almost going down was Dawkins. Almost down with 2 if Kutler attacked right there. Down to 10, 10-second go. And these guys are going to wind it out. They get into the second period. First choice coming. And that's going to do it for the first. No score between Dawkins and Kutler. And it looks like it's going to be Lehigh's choice. And to Cornell. And Cutler's going down. Let's see if Dawkins can hold down Kutler, the two-time All-American. And Kutler, fast hip action at the base of the mat. And Kutler raced out of bounds, pushed on the almost in the first row. So Dawkins, look at, he's cool, calm, and collected right now. Wrestling a tough match against one of the top wrestlers on this team. So you got to be pleased if you're Rob Cole with the effort so far. And there's one escape though, just as we say it. And going back to the neutral position. 1-0 now is your lead for Kutler on top of Dawkins. Let's see how Dawkins can respond out of that first effort. So a lot of the times when you see it a lot in wrestling, especially where, and really in any sport for that matter, is that you see guys that do you wrestle and compete, or do you play your respective game or in sport to rise up to that level of your competitor, or do you play it cautiously? And right now we're not seeing a lot of attacking right now from Dawkins, and that's something he has to do if he wants to beat and upset this national-ranked competitor in Kutler, one of the top wrestlers in the nation. And there's a Opposite leg, high C, and trying to pull him up. Back trip and 2. Kutler gets it done. That's how fast things go in the sport of wrestling. One little mistake, and all of a sudden it's 3-0 just like that. So Milik Dawkins, he's back against the wall here in the second. Down 3-0. Dawkins trying to keep his head up and avoid the half and the turn for back points. But Kutler is no doubt a force in the top position. Just such a strong competitor. And he's in control here, not letting anything happen for Dawkins. College Wrestling Saturday here from beautiful Ithaca, New York, on the campus of Cornell University. Lehigh leads the overall match 12-7, and they lead 174 right now. One of their top wrestlers in the country and on this team, no doubt. Jordan Kutler in control, 3-0 on top of Milik Dawkins. As Dawkins fixing his headgear. And headgear can be problematic at times if you know what I'm talking about in the sport of wrestling. It can, that top part, if it's not taped up or if it's not on top of your head, it can sometimes creep into your eyes and your chin strap can go above into your mouth. So headgear can be problematic at times, but no doubt it's important to have, certainly in college wrestling and beyond. Cauliflower ear. A lot of the wrestlers out there know exactly what I'm talking about. So Dawkins, look at that throw behind. That's going to be 2. What a throw behind by Kutler. And he is fast. Almost methodic. Very methodical, almost a cold way of how he does his execution. As Dawkins gets out to make it 5-1. Lightning in a bottle from Kutler. Under a minute to go. Here in the matchup. And this was a big swing match for Lehigh. If they win this, they're on their way. They'll take a 15-7 edge. And stall warning on Dawkins. That's going to be 1. They're going to call it right away. So why that's being called, if you watch Dawkins and you watch where his feet are positioned on the mat and where it is around the circle, if you're backing up and not looking towards the center, it's going to be a stall call. And there's 2 more. And working on the major decision. And that could be 4 coming up. And there's 12 seconds left. 8-1 is your score as the officials convene. And so they're checking their score. (8-1) with 12 to go. Kutler in control. Of this one so far. So in case you're just joining us, it's a 12-7 lead for Lehigh on top of Cornell in a tight matchup here between the Big Red and the Mountain Hawks here on College Wrestling Saturday. The Ivy League on ESPN as you take a look at some of the replays. Kutler with the back trip 2-point takedown, then the go behind and spin behind. You get that 2 points right here on ESPN+. Kutler making it happen and trying to get 2 more here. And riding time going to play a factor. We'll check out that final score here once the final whistle blows. And it does. And there's 1 more extra point at the end for Lehigh. So great effort by Dawkins, but did not do a lot of it.